The world no longer whispers Geralt of Rivia's name, it shouts it. Across broken kingdoms and burned villages, the white wolf has become a symbol of something dangerous again. Hope. Season 5 opens with a continent on the edge of collapse as war spreads like rot beneath the skin of the world. Nilfgaard's banners stretch farther than ever, Redania sharpens its knives in the dark, and magic itself feels unstable, unpredictable, almost alive. Geralt rides alone once more, his armor scarred, his swords heavier than before, not from steel but from the choices he carries. Every monster he kills now feels smaller than the ones wearing crowns. Ciri is no longer a child running from destiny. She is hunted as a weapon, feared as a prophecy, and worshipped by forces that want to tear reality apart. Her elder blood surges stronger, causing cracks between worlds, strange creatures slipping through, and visions that leave her shaken. She trains relentlessly, pushing herself past pain, past fear, determined to control what she is before someone else does. Yet with every step forward, she drifts further from the girl Geralt once protected. Their bond is strained, not broken, but tested by secrets neither knows how to share. Yennefer walks a dangerous path of her own. Stripped of illusions and lies, she searches for the truth behind the conjunction and the growing instability of chaos. Ancient elven texts speak of a final cycle, a moment when blood, fire, and choice decide the fate of all spheres. Yennefer knows the answer may cost her everything, including Geralt and Ciri. Her love has always been fierce, but this time it must be patient, restrained, and painfully strategic. Power alone will not save them now. The wild hunt returns, not as shadows on the horizon but as a marching nightmare. Led by a ruthless new commander, they no longer chase Ciri only as a prize but as a key to rewriting existence. Entire towns vanish overnight, frozen in terror, their people taken between worlds. Geralt confronts them in brutal clashes that push his abilities beyond anything seen before. Potions burn hotter, signs crack the air, and every fight leaves him closer to the edge. He knows he cannot keep doing this forever, yet stopping is not an option. Political intrigue thickens as old allies reveal new motives. Kings fall, queens betray, and spies pull strings that lead back to ancient bloodlines thought extinct. The elves rise with desperate fury, believing Ciri's power could restore what was stolen from them centuries ago. Dwarves choose sides, mages fracture into warring factions, trust becomes rare, and loyalty even rarer. Geralt is forced into impossible alliances, standing beside men he despises to stop horrors far worse. Ciri's journey takes her beyond the continent, into shattered realms where time bends and memory bleeds. She meets versions of herself that chose differently, lived differently, and died screaming. Each vision hardens her resolve but scars her soul. When she finally returns, she is changed, more powerful, more distant, and terrifyingly calm. Geralt sees it immediately. The child he swore to protect is becoming something the world may not survive. As war erupts into full chaos, destiny tightens its grip. Geralt must choose between being the sword the world needs or the father Ciri still wants. Yennefer must decide whether saving magic means sacrificing love. Ciri must face the ultimate truth, that her destiny is not written by prophecy but by the choices she makes when everything burns. The season builds toward a devastating finale where all paths collide, a final stand against the wild hunt under a blood-red sky, a betrayal that cuts deeper than any blade, a sacrifice that changes the continent forever. Season 5 is darker, more brutal, and more emotional than ever before, pushing Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer to their breaking points. This is not just another chapter in the Witcher saga, it is the beginning of the end, a story about family, fate, and the terrible price of saving a world that may not deserve it.